Guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Today we are going into the joys that is Ryan. My God, that boy, like, I genuinely want to, well, slap him. We all seen how Ryan and Maci got together, how they had Bentley, and how Ryan sort of behaved through all of that. Now, I have some issues as well with how Maci behaved, but on the up part, Maci is a bloody good mother. Ryan, on the other hand, is not a great father. And I kind of want to blame his parents for that purely with just how they behave around Ryan. Ryan got with Mackenzie, during his binges, shall we say. We all saw what happened on the road to their wedding by the river view or whatever it was, which was just horrific. And I'm sorry, but she knew what no, she knew everything that was going on, and she thinks she doesn't. And anybody that believes she didn't know, come on now. Even now, like, you can watch the shows and you can see his eyes are glazed over, but yet she wants to believe that Ryan hasn't done anything. Get a grip, love. Sort yourself out. You're about protecting your children's emotions from Maci. Maybe you want to protect them from Mackenzie. And Ryan continue to have children, even though, he was in and out of jail, he was in and out of rehab. She still continually got pregnant by him. What was that for? I don't know, for money, for clout. Who knows with this girl? But she continually did, knowing, that this was going to be a road ahead of her and for those children. The fact that she sat there on the floor with that child and was like, oh, well, I have to think about my children's emotions. Girl, seriously. You seriously going to sit there and say that you're going to think about your child's emotions because of Maci, but you're not even thinking what they're going through because of their own father? Okay. Since Teen Mum's been on, like, I think Bentley is one of those kids that just makes you smile. He does, he's silly, he's funny, he's into his sports. He's a stereotypical little lad. And, he's always very, very happy. Over the years, he's grown into a really smart, intelligent young man. Just recently, though, on this season of Teen Mum, this kid looks like he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. And I feel like he probably has, not from Maci's side, but from his father's side. At home, he has a very quote-unquote normal lifestyle. He's got, a mum, a stepdad, brothers, sisters, goes to school, does his homework, does sports. Very, very normal life. Then he goes to Mimi Jen's and just gets absolutely spoiled rotten. And now all of a sudden Larry wants to sit there and say, you're not going to come between me and my only son. Like, you are talking to a child. You piece of shit. You are talking to a child, and you want to literally tell a child that he is not going to become between you and your only son. I've no words. I've literally, and Jen, like Mimi Jen, this perfect Mimi Jen, sitting there, not saying a damn thing. Are you freaking kidding me right now? No, just no. They're both liars. They see their son going through. They see that their son is still on and still struggling with his addiction, but they want to keep their eyes closed because they don't want to have any problems because God forbid their only son. On the last couple of episodes, we saw that Maci was asking Bentley if he wanted to go to Jagger's birthday party because Mimi Jen had lied. Had told him that it was going to be at her house. So Bentley was like, yeah, that's fine. I'll go, not a problem. And then all of a sudden, no, it's not at Mimi Jen's house anymore. It's at Ryan's house. So she then went and obviously spoke to Bentley again and said, what do you want to do? Do you still want to go? You let me know what you want to do and we'll go from there. He was so adult about this, like, Jesus Christ. Like, he was like, no, I just think I haven't seen him for a while. It might be a bit much for me to go to his house right now. And I thought that was a really, really adult thing to think about. It's going to be a lot just being in their house. And, that's his choice. But he said that he would go to the second party that was going to be at Mimi Jen's and Papa's house. I think that, that's perfectly okay. He is a child. So then you sort of go back and it's you got Ryan sat on the chair, Mackenzie on the floor with the baby, like I said earlier, like sort of saying, I've got to protect these children's emotions, so on and so forth. The fact that they don't even for a second think that this child of 11, 12 cannot make his own mind up is incredible to me. He genuinely thinks that he's like a baby and it's all Maci. Like, are you crazy? He's got a mind of his own. He is a little boy. He is perfectly okay with making his own mind up. But no, you lot would rather place the blame elsewhere so that you don't have to place the blame on yourselves. I can't, honestly. And literally for friggin' all of this to carry on. And to start all this off with Mimi Jen and them thinking that, this is all Maci. Ryan's the perfect person. Oh, well, he's had his issues. I think they honestly think that they could raise Bentley better, which just pisses me off because, hello, you raised Ryan. What does that tell you? Spoiling a child doesn't do shit. You just made him into a little brat and he's a brat as a grown-up. That's all it is. You've literally made Ryan so dependent upon you. And I don't believe for 1 second that Bentley is a trigger for Ryan. I think Maci is a trigger. I do believe that. But I also think his parents is a massive trigger for Ryan. They treat him such like a baby. And they can clearly see that he is still in his addiction. Surely to God. But yet they want to be blinders on, see nothing, hear nothing, care about nothing, so that they can just believe that they are perfect and everything is perfect and they've got a perfect life and a perfect family. No, life doesn't work like that. So then going on to the reunion that was filmed just recently, things have been leaked to the Ashley Reality Roundup. You can go and obviously read it all there. But according to the Ashley Reality Roundup, there was a set made for the McKinleys and the Ryans lot to sort of come together. They wanted Ryan and Maci to come together. That was a no-go. But Jen and Larry was like, yeah, we'll sit with them. Well, that turned out completely bad because Maci flipped out, calling Jen a manipulative bitch, which, to be fair, I agree with Maci. I really do. I think that she is definitely a manipulative bitch. She tries to manipulate. I don't know whether you can all remember, but a few seasons back, she was there, in her kitchen telling Bentley about going to a private school and what private school offers and all of this. And, Maci is absolutely right. She has other kids to think about. That's their college fund in a school. She has every right. And I think they overstep their boundaries way too much. They are grandparents. They are not the parents. Maci has done an amazing job of raising Bentley, and I think she has every right to freak out a little bit. And I think at this point, I honestly think that it would be better if Mimi and Larry and Ryan just leave Bentley alone, let him get his head together, because this kid this season has really not been happy at all, and that just breaks my heart because he was one of the happiest kids going. Yeah, I understand they're in that teen years, everything's annoying and boring and oh my God, like, I get it, they're pre-teens, but, where's that smile, that smile that just glows the room up? He's lost it. And I don't blame Maci as a mother for freaking the fuck out, But like I said, the full thing is on the Ashley Reality Roundup. I will try and link it, but this is me. I wouldn't count on it. But it's on Twitter, IG, and if you just go to Google to the Ashley Reality Roundup, the full story will be there. But as I said, I just think, you know, Mimi, Jen, and Larry just need to step the frig back, stay in their lane. They're grandparents, not parents. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. I just think that, you know, Bentley is just so sad nowadays, and that breaks my heart. I think Larry and Jen need to stay in their bloody lane. If they want to, you know, I would go absolutely nuts. If somebody spoke to my kid the way that Larry spoke to Bentley, I would lose my shit. I'm not even kidding. I would lose my crap. And then for them to be on stage, like, pretending everything's okay, like, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? You know what's wrong. You lied. You're a liar. And you're manipulating a child. That's what's wrong, Jen. How about that? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, give the video a thumbs up, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.